You see Afro House? Well, if you go the opposite way, that's what we want to do. Imagine we started 1 year ago. It was insane. Like, you go to the bakery to buy a croissant, they're playing Afro House. You go to the restaurant, they're playing Afro House. You go to the festival, they're playing Afro House. You go to the club, they're playing Afro House. They play, 80s music, Afro House remix, 2000 remix, Afro. We like, okay.
What's the furthest we can go?
We like Afro House, but this cannot go on forever.
There's too much.
So, we have some big names in the electronic music scene talking smack about Afro House. I get it. I totally get it. When back in the days, they were in their prime and, having hits, continue to have hits actually to these days, but their sound was prevalent. EDM was all over the place. They were criticized a lot. Talking about David Guetta here. And I respect the artist, I respect, his craft and his resilience and, the way he's been pushing himself. But I found it to be a bit strange that he would dare to make such comment about a sound that, if anything, would benefit from the kind of experience that he's managed to accumulate over the years. He was one of the first ones to really take actually electronic music to the realms that he took it to back then, and to this day, opening doors for many artists to profit from that. So to speak all this smack about Afro House, hearing a lot of promoters and hearing a lot of people asking me, what do I think, where do I think Afro House is going? I do think that Afro House has definitely been gentrified. In fact, that's there, but it's also normal that a sound that is so infectious be embraced by so many people. The problem is the variety of sounds that Afro House presents is not being exposed to the audience. So therefore, a lot of people think there's only this one sound that's being played that is very gimmicky and very generic that represents Afro House, but to the contrary. That's like saying that, David Guetta's sound was the reflection of what house music or, electronic dance music is. Impossible. It's one aspect of it, but it's not the entire picture, right? So I would assume and even go as far as saying to expect for somebody of such a level and such a reaching accomplishment to hold himself, with a little bit more care as to the way in which he dares to speak about, an industry that is yet in the growing phases. I mean, it's blowing up, and for people to say that the sound is dying, I mean, I get it. Just like back in the days, people would say EDM will die. EDM actually used Afro House to come back to life, So maybe the inclusion of EDM in Afro House is the very thing that kills the sound. And we might have to come back to the reality of what the origins of the music is and has always been about. But yet again, it's about being open and actually embracing the mixtures of genres and identities that makes the music strong and last the test of time. Let me know what you think in the comments.